Good morning, good morning, good morning. Beautiful morning here in God's country. Hello, Simba. Good morning, buddy. How are you? You okay? You want some coffee? Huh? Oh, you didn't want no coffee? Huh? You taking care of things this morning? Yeah. Help me, y'all. Help me. That's Miss Shondel's. Yeah. Our mail ladies hate us. All right, so let's go out here to the shop. So, y'all, I've been working on this little black truck. And y'all, I am nowhere near a mechanic. Never claimed to be. Never played one on TV. And I took it to town yesterday and had several of y'all. I ran across several of y'all. And just a second, let me open the door here. Oh, that's a close up of my coffee there. Ran across several of y'all, and I was actually at a deal last night, and had a gentleman ask me, "What's wrong with your truck?" "I watch your videos." And I said, "Well, nothing really." What's wrong with this truck is me, to tell you the truth. I'll be honest with you, it's me. I am nowhere near a mechanic, never claimed to be. I'm not mechanically inclined. I don't have the patience it takes to be a mechanic. I'll admit it. I don't have the knowledge that it would take to be a mechanic. I just like vehicles. And I'm kind of like my mom. Mom never cared. She wasn't a big, it's got to be spotless on the outside or anything like that. What Mom wanted was it to be mechanically safe and mechanically reliable. And she said, "I don't care how good it looks if it's got me sitting on the side of the road all the time." She wanted it clean on the inside, and she wanted to be able to get into it and get her where it's supposed to go. So that's what I'm more concerned with. I mean, this paint, everybody says how good it looks. I mean, if you notice, this paint is shot that's on there. I just keep it pretty shined up. I mean, it's a 50-foot paint job. Looks great from 50 foot. Looks great going down the road when you pass me or you see it. But you get up close, I mean, there is scratches all over it. And, it needs to be reshot, to tell you the truth. I've just, like right there, pretty good scratches and some gouges in it. And I've just been covering it over. And, don't get me wrong, it's not terrible, but I wouldn't mind a new paint job, to tell you the truth. But especially down here, where I peeled off the molding, that's what I'm talking about. I'm the worst enemy for this truck, tell you the truth. There wasn't nothing wrong with that molding, but it was starting to peel around it, and I could tell it was bubbling up underneath it, and I peeled it off. And anyways, it took off some of the paint. And anyways, it would have been just fine if I would have left it, to tell you the truth. But that's not what I like. I like having on a black vehicle, I like for it to be pretty much black. And it just didn't match my liking. So that's what I did. I took it off, and now I got to figure out a way of fixing that. So anyways, back to the issue we was having. The electric fans are fixed. Everything is good to go now on that. Both fans are going. I did tear it apart yesterday, redo the wiring a little bit, made it look a lot better. The wiring, I had just done enough to get it going and squared it away quite a bit more. I'm still going to figure this out and make it look a little bit better. But made it look a little bit better and shortened it up. There was just too much length. Shortened it up. Both fans are now working the way they should be. Still got to bolt this down, but it clips in. But everything's working the way it should be, and it's running good again. So little truck's coming along. It's coming along. There, I can't complain. It's a good run, great running little truck. I had the jerk drove it one time. He's like, boy, that little truck will get it. And I was like, yeah, it'll get it. It's motor. So, but it's also the interior is been working on the interior. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the interior either. I'm gonna eventually replace the carpeting in it, but I replaced the seat cushion here because it was wore out and had the big dip in it. And that's not very hard, y'all. That only took me about 30 minutes to do that, and it's very simple. This cover will come right off. If you get an old excuse me, if you get an old truck with the hole in the seat right here, in the cushion, it's wore out or whatever. That's not hard to do at all, and you can get that cushion off of Amazon for like $30 or $40, and that made a world of difference. 30 minutes. And I was thinking about having it all reupholstered and stuff. You don't have to. Amazon will take care of that. But as you can see, the dash is not cracked, just up there, and one spot up there in the vents, and a little bit of paint spilling off up there on that side, but that's normal. I ain't worried about that. Even the headliner and everything's okay in there. Never mind that bug up there. But it's a good little truck, and interior is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Tint. I might want a little bit darker tint, especially here in Oklahoma. It gets hot, so this window here, it's down right now, but this window here's got the glass on the outside is chipped and pitted. I don't know how that happened, but I have a new glass. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I have new glass right there. I just ain't got around to putting it in yet. So, anyways, this is the truck. I put this on, and I've replaced the rims, and I got the chrome set. Y'all have seen it with the chrome set, which they're over there in the corner. Still got a chrome set with some Michelins on it, and then these are a excuse me. This is a factory set of Tahoe, I guess. Not Tahoe, but Yukon, since it's GMC. Rims, and they were scratched to high heaven and everything. And I just went ahead and sanded them down and painted them. And they're 25-foot rim, you know what I mean? They look great for 25 foot. Front ones came out pretty good. That one came out pretty good. The other one over there, I don't know. It had stuff on it or something. It came out terrible. But, they're black, so unless you're just really up on them looking, as you can see on this one, if you just really looking, you ain't going to notice them. So, anyways, and they look good as far as 20 foot away, but don't get up close. So, anyways, this is the truck, and you can see where I wiped it down yesterday just to, didn't clean it very good. But it runs great, and that's the main deal. Is right now it is running great. It's been a labor of love getting it to this point. Whenever I got it, it ran fine, but it had some front end issues, and I had a local shop work on it, and that wasn't no good. Paid a lot of money and ended up having to replace that. And now it's got the drop spindles on it, and the back is fine. I haven't done nothing to the back, but the front end has been a booger. Pretty much replaced everything on the front end, from rack and pinion, gearbox, everything, to ball joints, tie rod ends, everything. So it handles just fine now. These trucks, especially out where I live out in the country, off of it's a paved road, but boy, it's rough out here. And this little dude is just rough riding. I have to remind myself it's going to be rough riding because I'm used to driving, even that old ride there is a heck of a lot smoother than this one, but it's a little rough on our road. And then my new truck there, I have to remind myself it's 20 years newer than this one. and it's even a little rough. So I'm used to driving them 4-doors, and I jump into that thing, and it's better than this, but even that's rough out here. And I'm not blaming county commissioner, but it is a little rough out here, and I have to remind myself that going down the highway, this thing's just nice and smooth. But when you start hitting bumps, it is a little rough. It is a short bed, short wheel frame, and so it's going to be that way. So, anyways, what do we have planned today, Simber Wimber? Huh? He woke me up early this morning. Got 3 phone calls from young deputies. Oh, no, Nat, my coffee. Get out of there, fella. Got some phone calls during the night. Excuse me. Little young deputies, and that's fine. I'd rather them call me than whenever they feel like they need to. And I'll give them the best advice I can. They might have to give me a minute to get good and woke up, but I don't mind them calling me. That's what I get paid the big bucks for. To answer them phone calls in the middle of the night, any other time. But got sleeping good finally. And I started hearing some commotion coming from his part of the living room. And I guess he needed a potty, because he came running over to me real quick and got me out of the chair. And I took him outside, and he immediately took off and went straight over there. And I could see him as soon as he hit the woods, he's squatting down. So I guess he had to go poo. He had to go poo, didn't he, buddy? So anyways, I got church this morning. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here in God's country. That's southeastern Oklahoma. Thank you. I had one tell me, I think it's down in the hill country of central Texas by the Frio River. And I was like, what are you, George Strait? Remembering that old Frio River where you learned to swim? I agree. I know exactly where she's talking about. I know what you're talking about, Maddie. It is a beautiful area down there. But I'll take southeastern Oklahoma. It's a beautiful country up here, as you can see. And not much different than what you're in down there, Maddie, except we ain't got the pine trees. So, I know, don't pay attention to the grass. We've had a bunch of rain here in the last couple of weeks, and it is blown up here, this grass. I can't even mow the churchyard yet because it's still too wet, and it looks like I haven't touched it. And I have, but boy, it needs to be mowed again. I ain't had time. So anyways, church today, Simba. All right, we're going to have church today and get back and have our Sunday naps and stuff, and I'll probably get out here if it ain't too hot in the shop. It was hot yesterday. It showed 95 degrees yesterday. I was like, woo, it snuck up on me. But I got to do a little bit of just little cosmetic things to this old ride. And then I got to finish up this one. I keep on forgetting about this one. Still got the oversprays that I got to take care of. But I'm not real worried about it. As you can tell, it's got such a professional paint job on it, you know. So I ain't too worried about this one. But it's doing exactly what it was made to be doing. It sits quite a bit. Actually, we've been driving it quite a bit here lately, but it's a good old truck. So I drive this more than anything, to tell you the truth. Other than my police Tahoe, work vehicle, company vehicle. I drive this more than anything. I'm wondering why I'm still paying for the thing pulling that in front of that thing. I'm wondering why I'm still paying for that one. If somebody wants to bring me $40,000 right now, they can have this. They can drive this white 2023 Chevy Silverado Z21 or a Z71, Z71 RST package. Nothing wrong with it. 12,000 miles. Does great. You put it in sport mode, and those things are hard to keep from going boop, if you know what I mean. So runs great. And so still got warranty on it. It's got warranty all the way up to 120,000, I think. And it's only got 12,000 miles on it. So great truck. The only thing I've done to it as far as customizing is a bed cover. Little stubby little antenna. I mean, that seems to be the trend right now. I did it, and I don't know why. It's got satellite radio and everything in it. So the big dash screens. The one on the regular dash, and then the big one over on the side. Yeah, it's got those. Only thing it doesn't have luxury-wise is it doesn't have the leather seats, but it's got those stain-resistant fabric, whatever seats. And it does a really good job. It rides really smooth, and I mean, it runs. It runs. So somebody got $40,000 laying around and they want that truck, give me a holler. So anyways, I'm going to get off the camera. Me and old big boy there. Oh, I got to get my coffee. Simba, I left it in the shop. We're going to get to moving here and go finish up my message, get ready, spend some time with the Lord, and go from there. Get ready for that. There's my coffee right there. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't pay attention to the mess. I ain't cleaned up yet. And I will, though. Spend some time with the Lord and get right today. Always need to do that, especially on a Sunday. Is that right, Simba? You ready to go in? You ready to go? Come on. Let's go. So, go inside the house here and get things ready. It's about 7 o'clock, 7:15, something like that. So, I'm a morning person. There's a little Turk stang. And she did some customizing the other day. She got into my shop and she grabbed the old VHT, VRT, whatever it is, tent spray. And she got busy. She's been customizing her little ride here. She likes the blacked out stuff on the back end. So she did that herself. I bought mine. She did that herself. She tinted them herself on the side. Apparently she'd been down that dirt road, muddy road. But she did her little side markers and all that stuff. And she did that all by herself. Got the windows tinted and tinted her tail lights and her little side markers. And I keep on forgetting the body shop has her bump cover ready. I forgot to tell Mimi. And then we got to take that big box in there that's got her grill stuff. And they'll finish that. And then me and the jerk will put it all on. I just forget to take it down there because they called me while I was at work the other day. And I forgot to tell Mimi. So, anyways, help me here. Help me, y'all. Help me. My wife has an addiction. Y'all, help me. Help me. All right. So, Sunday morning. I hear Miss Shondell's rumbling around in there, banging pots and pans. And got church this morning at 10 and 11. Sunday school starts at 10 and 11 o'clock. That's most churches, by the way, around this area. Good coffee. Especially our Baptist churches. We're a Free Will Baptist, Stigler First Free Will Baptist Church. I am the pastor. So come and join us if you can. Then we're having our double portion service after I get done preaching. We'll end the service, and then we're going to go break bread. We got a potluck lunch. The puppy dogs are over there using the bathroom now. Got a potluck lunch after the morning service. You know what a potluck is. You get a lot of food and throw it in a big pot. With any luck, it feeds everybody. We're going to feed whoever's there. And then at 2 o'clock, we have our double portion, our fifth, some people call it fifth Sunday meetings. But every month it has a fifth Sunday in it. We do a little double portion. We do ours usually a little bit earlier, but we had other stuff going on. That way other churches can come to us. So we're doing it actually on the fifth Sunday today. But then at 2 o'clock, we'll do our double portion. And Royce Alverson from the Alversons here, local group. If you're from Haskell County, you know Royce. And he's going to come bless us with some songs of worship. And then when he gets done, Brother David Bigger. If you know Brother David, he's a long-time pastor in Oklahoma. He was pastor of Stigler First Free Will before me. Actually, Brother Ronnie Brown was before me. Brother Ronnie took over when Brother David, unfortunately, he had to step down to take care of his wife, who had a serious illness, and Brother David stepped forward, and he said, until death do them apart, and he meant it whenever he said that. Good Christian leader, and he stepped down from the church. He wasn't able to fulfill his duties to the church like he felt like he needed to do, and he stepped down to take care of his wife, stayed home for 2 years and took care of his lovely wife until she went on to be with the Lord, and now he's back with us. So he is bringing the message today. He's 81 years young, and he still brings it just as good as he always has, and I always look forward to hearing Brother David, and he's going to be bringing the message after Brother Royce gets done. So y'all come hear Brother David today. I love me some Brother David preaching. I did not go to Stigler First Free Will Baptist Church before I came here as pastor, and I was at Cass Free Will Baptist Church, but me and Brother David had crossed paths at men's meetings and revivals and stuff, and I've heard him preach several times, and I always enjoyed his preaching, and he's such a treasure, wealth of information and knowledge and experience when it comes to the Lord and church business and being a pastor and stuff, and I am so blessed. I don't know why I'm showing you my police unit all the time, but I'm so blessed to have him back here at Stigler First Free Will Baptist Church. He never really left. He just took a little sabbatical to take care of his wife, and when he said until death do you part, that's what he meant for Miss Linda, and he stayed with her right up till the very last minute, and so proud of him, and so blessed to have him back, and he'll be bringing the message, a mighty message here after Brother Royce gets done. So I'm going to get off the phone. Miss Shondell's up and moving now. That's her big old ride. And I'm going to get my message finished up and get right with the Lord and play with old Simba. He ain't had no loving yet today. And there's the queen. There's Mama. There's Mama Dog. Hi, Elsa. You coming outside too, baby? There's Mama Dog. Hi, Mama Dog. You want to be on camera? Huh? She's saying hi, y'all. Say hi. Elsa, tell them hi. Tell them hi, Elsa. Oh, Simba. Simba's not camera shy. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. If you get a chance, if you don't have anywhere else to go to church, we'd love to have you at Stigler First Free Will Baptist Church. You can't miss us. 204, I think is the address. Northwest 4th Street. Just turn north there at Chuck's Pawn Shop. You can't miss us. We take up most of the block there. And we would love to have you. If you don't want to come to us, that is fine, but please go to church somewhere. There's a church that needs you, and I promise you, you need a church somewhere. So y'all have a great day. We'll talk to y'all later. God bless. See ya.